Hello, hello everybody, hello. Sorry about that, I was moving my mic. Back for another session here. Gonna be recording the last two episodes for the week. Just got off of work. I just got home and I just got, comfortable, so said to myself, might as well knock this out right now before I get too comfortable and, lose interest in doing it. Already know I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, I don't want to do it, blah, 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 blah. So, just go ahead and get this done right now. What are we doing here? We're still going for Astrea's Heart. We're trying to get that achievement for Solarius. We're going to continue, probably against my best interest, but we'll try it. We're going to try to go without Sentinels for the entire run. And I believe that was all. I think we're just trying to get to Astrea's Heart, and we're trying to not use Sentinels. So hopefully that isn't too much to ask for. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what we have here. Whenever an enemy gets over-corrupted, refresh virtues. Of course, we just had this for Hevelius, so we do know that this is a great star blessing. With Solarius, though, I always talk about how much he has like self-corrupt stuff, or kind of just corrupt actions in general, and how we can leverage them if we have the right items and everything. But to be honest with you, after those last couple of runs that I did today, I don't really know if we should take this, because we do need to over-corrupt the enemies, and Solarius, I believe, has more self-corrupt things than enemy-corrupt actions. Small but important distinction there. So let's skip on that for now and see what else we have. Whenever you or Sentinel deal at least 2 corruption to an enemy in a single action, change the value of all dice from my hand with any type of corrupt action to value 1. It's not bad. I think we can make use of that. That would have come in handy last run. Sure. Start of battle, gain 1 protection, negates debuffs. I think we'll take the compass. Like I was saying, that was going to help on the last run, if we would have had it then. Try to make use of it this run. That isn't to say we're going to pick up only corrupt actions, but, you know, maybe we shouldn't shy away from them if we see them. So what do we have here? We have Sea Requiem, we have Light Shield and Rebound and Refresh. I think these are all great options. Obviously, we can make something work with a Light Shield build. We've seen that before. Rebound, I think, plays into more of like drawing dice and replaying them. So Astral Rebound, Astral Recall, Void Seeking, and drawing dice, I think, would all work in tandem together. And we know that Refresh works because we just came off of a Refresh run not too long ago. So I think we could go with any of these and build something out of it. We have not really done anything with Sea Requiem ever, though, so I'm kind of interested in this. Deal 10 unblockable purification to an enemy with 10 or less corruption. Whenever this die is played or discarded, increases the value of all Sea Requiems by 5 for the rest of the battle. Interesting. This is interesting because there's a lot of different things going on here. We have to have an enemy with that amount of corruption or less. It's unblockable, so if they have like a Shadow Mantle, it'll go right through that. And this is kind of like how we just came off of that, oh man, I'm feeling bad, I can't remember the name of it, but that, that hammer that we had last time, that gained power every time we used it to kill something. But this is a little different because we just have to play it or discard it and it'll get stronger. Doesn't necessarily have to end the battle. I really don't know how this could help us, to be honest with you, but I'm tempted to take it because we just haven't ever made use of that, so let's try it. I'll go ahead and take Shark Rupture, because that's a classic. Shark Rupture always comes through in the clutch for me. Alright, let's get this started. I'm guessing Sea Requiem does damage, no matter how much health they have. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I think it would do damage, no matter how much health they have. Seems like they have to have 9 or less health, though, or whatever number is on the die there. Okay, that's a little different than I was expecting, but that's alright. Will this kill me? I think this will kill me, so let me not do that. Okay, so I guess we do have to end the battle with these. The Sea Requiems. Which is honestly a little unfortunate. Because that means they won't get stronger throughout the battle unless we discard them. Not sure if that means, like, not played, like if we discard this now, would it get stronger? Or do we have to use a discard die specifically? I don't know. It looks like I'm kind of dumb as well, and we lost a life here. It's my bad. Increases the value of all the Requiems by 5 for the rest of the battle. Okay. So yeah, I guess we just... Ideally, we would just get a lot of these dice and duplicate them. Then whenever we see them, we would just discard them. And by the end of the battle, we can have like a value 30 action there. We can use that to finish the fight. Alright, interesting. Again, I don't really know how we're going to fit that into the build. I don't know what it plays well with, if anything. Or if we can, you know, just go hard on Sea Requiem. There very well could be some kind of hidden mechanic. Thinking back to other games like The Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon. There's a few items in those games that kind of repeat themselves if you pick one of them up. Namely, for all the gamers out there that play Enter the Gungeon. There's an item in there called Spice. As in, like, drugs, spice. You know, like K2 kind of thing. And if you pick it up and use it, more of that die will... Or, that die, more of that item will show up later. So I'm thinking Sea Requiem would possibly be like that. There could be a chance that we see more of that because we picked up the first one. I don't know though. That hasn't really been a thing ever in this game. But we haven't seen everything in this game yet, so, you know. Open for interpretation. Not interpretation, but, you know. Kind of up in the air is what I'm trying to say. We can't do 30 damage in one turn. I'll go ahead and just discard the Sea Requiem, and maybe we'll get a refresh on our dice later. Or reshuffle, excuse me. Anchor Judgment. Deal purification to an enemy where X is 25% of the current corruption. Oh, okay, so just a guaranteed quarter of health right off the bat, so like 7 damage? Yes, okay, great. Okay, let's see, what else can we do here? We do have to burn this, so I'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and use that to heal, and we'll just finish this turn like that. Discard Sea Requiem. Some self-corrupt actions here that won't kill me. Don't believe your die will kill me either, because we do have our virtues to use still. We're looking safe. Go play this. I'm thinking, in the back of my head right now, I'm thinking, see, Requiem doesn't have, like, a defined build for itself. Like, you could say Apex Instinct, Empower, and Reef Song all work together to form a build that you can rely on for the whole game, right? I would say, like, Wave, you can rely on just Wave for an entire game if you wanted to. Seems like C Requiem, though, like I said, we're going to have to duplicate it or pick up only C Requiem for the entire run. But if we don't have more of them, then we're going to have to find some kind of other secondary build, like we were saying earlier, re-rolling, shields, Astrea Rebound, that kind of thing. So let's see what we have to choose from here. I'll go ahead and take Shark Rupture because we already have the one. And let's see, what is this? Double your Empower. Okay. See, like here, I'm pretty sure we have an Apex Instinct and a Reef Song die. So if we wanted to start something, we could do that. We could have one of each here. We have Reef Song, Apex Instinct, and now this is a Empower build, or an Empower die, so we can start that build. And we'll just have C Requiem in the background, just kind of building up power, maybe, I suppose. And we went to the event. Still can't forge a Dissolve Life, unfortunately. Had to try. Make sure. In that case, then, let's go ahead and forge one of these self-corrupt actions that we have. No sentinels, so we're just going to go to the forge shop. Yeah, here. You can duplicate some... Oh, my bad. Fat finger that real bad. We can start to duplicate these C Requiems now. And I don't have enough for a second location. Let's just grab a discard. Why not? There we go. Thank you, Maisa. And Safe. Still don't know how to pronounce their names at all, but my best guess there. Alright. What are we working with here? I see a self-heal, I see a couple self-heals, and Shark Rupture. We can do something like this. Basically getting as much damage as we can out on the field. And you know, there was a time, sometime last month I think, where I was saying it could be cool to leverage any kind of rerolls that we have at any given point. So anytime we have a reroll available, we just use it no matter what. And that idea was, or I guess the idea behind that idea was to control the battlefield as much as possible. Even if we don't necessarily need to. Like, we don't need to reroll any of our dice here, but we could, which is the important part. I guess you could argue we could reroll this to get a heal out of it. We could reroll this to get an extra Apex Instinct type of thing. Or we could just, you know, burn it on the enemy's die, just because. Just to flex on them, basically. I don't necessarily want to min-max every single aspect of this game if I don't have to. I'm not huge into min-maxing like that, if you haven't noticed. I think, you know, controlling the battlefield is probably something that's important to the game. So I might start doing that a little bit for the rerolls at least. Something like this, though, we can use a reroll to our benefit, obviously. Ah, there we go. Right that. And hurt ourselves a little bit more to get a little damage out of Dark Rupture, and to get Twin Smash active. A good Twin Smash. Take you out. What is causing extra damage here? Is that Apex Instinct? Whenever you play a Virtue, a random enemy receives... Okay, damage. Ah, I see, I see. Ah, don't give me that. Let's take this guy out. We actually made use of C Requiem. I didn't expect to actually get that done. But cool. Alright, so we're looking for Reef Song, Apex Instinct Power, or something like Refresh, which will allow us to play more Virtues. Obviously, is like a Reef Song and Apex Instinct thing. That'll work. Protection, Shark Payback. What is Shark Payback? Deal 2 purification to a target for each time you received corruption during this battle. Not bad, but I am inclined to go for protection because of the draw dice here. Draw dice are just always good, pretty much. Alright, what do we have here for our Star Blessing? Every 3 times you deal purification, apply 1 light shield to a random enemy. Okay, not bad, not great. I don't think we can leverage that all that well for our build, but it's just kind of a good thing overall, I suppose. Every 3 turns, apply 2 light shield to all targets. Okay, that'd be a little bit better, for sure. Or whenever an enemy die is re-rolled, that enemy die receives purification. Yeah, I'll take that. I was just talking about making use of rerolls. That's a perfect incentive for that. Okay. Let's see, do I want extra dice or do I want to duplicate C Requiem again? But be honest, I think we want to duplicate again. I think it might be a little funny. This is probably gonna bite me later, but I think it'd be a little funny. Every time we get a chance to duplicate anything, we just do C Requiem every time. Best part is, it's not even useless. Like, I'm not even trying to say that it's like a useless die, and we're like making a joke out of it. I'm just saying I think it'd be funny to fill up our dice pool with all C Requiem, basically. Replace Twin Smash Virtue with Vortex 5 Bubble. Vortex Bubble 5, excuse me. Apply 5 Vortex Bubble to an enemy. Whenever enemies with Vortex Bubble receive 12 or more purification at once, they receive another 5 purification. Then Vortex Bubble decrease by 1. Okay, so 17 purification instead of 12. I'm gonna have to say no. I think I like Twin Smash more, to be honest. At the start of battle, virtues are shuffled. That might be kind of nice, actually. That might be a little nice. Start of battle, gain 1 boost. Yeah, I'll take the shuffle. I think Solarius might be one of the only characters to benefit from that Star Blessing. We don't have any mandatory virtues, and Twin Smash being his best virtue would be awesome to have it at the front, or like on the first 2 health hips here. That's great. Okay, I would really appreciate it if I didn't have to end my run right now. This dissolve life face here. Oh, we gotta reroll, thank God. Reroll that, reroll the enemy die, get some damage out. Thank you, thank you. Go ahead and copy, C Requiem and we'll discard it. This we'll just play on ourselves. Now, is this the position of the virtues for the battle, or is it every turn? Looking like it's going to be at the start of the battle, so I guess we're stuck with this for the rest of the battle. Not bad. I appreciate having the reroll up front so we can use it nearly every turn. Okay, that's a good C Requiem there, but we're going to have to discard it again. And it looks like we can just play these pretty normally. We don't have to worry about our strategy too much here. Alright, cool. Apologies for the noise, I have my dinner here. I'm taking some bites every few minutes. If you're curious, I have a bowl of spaghetti, some standard spaghetti, piece of bread, sparkling water. Not particularly glamorous, but you know. The meal, it's a good meal. That 23 damage. I don't think we can make that work, unfortunately. We're getting there. We probably can use the next C Requiem. You see it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we can actually use it right now. Maybe. See. 25. We're almost there. Can we get another reroll? Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. Get you out of there. I don't want to end my run right now. Move on. No sentinels, please. Ah, here. This is the one I was just talking about. Purging Anchor. I guess this would fit into our build. I guess maybe I don't know what I was talking about, because I was saying C Requiem doesn't really have other dice it could pair with to make a strong build, but Purging Anchor might be that action that we need. I suppose we're going to be either ending battles with Purging Anchor, or if we don't have that available, a C Requiem, because we have like 5 of those now. Probably just work with that for the most part. Increase wave applied by 4. Okay, that sounds pretty strong. If we were, running a wave build. Replace your area purify 2 virtue with an enemy wave 1. Ah, interesting. Interesting. But we deal 1 less purification globally. Ah, okay. I feel like I would take this, and honestly, I probably still will. But the fact that our virtues get shuffled every battle is going to make this a bit weaker. Because we can't use that wave 1 virtue every turn like we normally would be able to. Draw 1 additional die per turn. Gain 2 Doom. Not bad. Draw 1 additional die and apply Decay to a random enemy. Not bad, but a little worse, probably, than this. I think let's go for this. Because if we have 2 Doom and our dice are a little strong, we can start using this compass and reducing the corrupt actions in our hand. Let's get that and make use of that. Got plenty of star shards to go to the forge shop again, so we can probably duplicate Purging Anchor or Sea Requiem. We could probably duplicate one of those. And we already have 3 Sea Requiems. Jesus. Let me copy the Purging Anchor. Hello, Purging Anchor. Hello. Where's my anchor, man? Alright, well, I guess we just gotta go with the Sea Requiem. Where's my anchor? Did I not pick that up? Oh, it's an epic die. Can't duplicate epic dies? Is that how that works? We can't duplicate epic dice ever? Really? Okay, well that's new. I didn't know that. Okay. You have enough to grab any of these. Honestly, I want the refresh. My brain is like, get the refresh. But I think I should go for the area shield, because we don't have much in the way of protecting ourselves at this point. We're gonna need it. Have that in our pocket. That for later. Move on. Alright, let's see if we can't actually get past the first battle here. I think we died last time here. So let's get past it this time. I think I might as well go ahead and use this on myself. We get all of our virtues, almost all of our virtues refreshed. We can reroll, we can get some damage out. We can heal ourselves with this. Twin Smash, see if we can take you out right now. That 4 damage. Plus 10, so no. 14, I mean, that's not bad. I can almost take you out right now. Oh, but now you have extra damage. Okay, that's a problem. Is that gonna kill me? Excuse me. Let's see, is this gonna kill me? We have 5 health now. Gonna deal 5 damage to us. Just 5. So lingering damage. We can get a heal off of this die here, so should be fine with that. There we go. Great. Oh, but he silenced us, so we can't even use our virtues this turn. Okay, great. I do see we have a Sea Requiem, so let's go ahead and use that. Use Shark Rupture. Not gonna get another shot to use that this turn. You're going to deal 2 damage to us. But we're going to want to heal as much as possible. Yeah, that should do it. Alright, what do we have now? I'm thinking we're probably going to be able to use See Requiem now. Let's see. We need 11 damage. So we can get 8 from here, we can get 2 from here, and 2 from here, so that will do it. I'm thinking maybe there could be a chance we get Purging Anchor to work as well. Maybe if we reroll this to an 8, if we get lucky. No, not quite. Okay. If we refresh our virtues, we can reroll again. So we can get that to an 8. Or if we get lucky with damage, we can bring that down to... We can bring this guy down to 4 health, maybe, to make this work. Yeah, okay, we can make that work. There we go. Easy money, easy money.